And welcome to Versus, the show where legends face off, flavors collide, and history gets delicious. Yes, it's in the new year, too. Matter of fact, we're in 2026. This is February 2nd, 2026, and this is episode 26, where today's matchup is a frosty one, a battle of mint and chocolate that has cooled taste buds for generations. In one corner stands the sleek, snappy York Peppermint Pattie, born in the industrial heart of Pennsylvania. And in the other, the smooth and steady Pearson's Mint Patties, a Midwestern classic with roots in Minnesota's candy making tradition. This is the Peppermint Patty One-Two Punch, a story of innovation, rivalry, and the pursuit of peppermint perfection. And we'll be back with the birth of the York Peppermint Pattie right after these very important messages.
There are chances worth taking, and some that are not. If a chance is worth taking, it's worth my best shot. So this time I'll play it safeguard. This time I'll play it safeguard.
The antibacterial lather in Safeguard gives you more deodorant protection than you may need from your soap. But a little insurance never hurts.
This time I'll play it safeguard.
The biggest play of the game coming up.
Watch it, number 5. Wide
There it
enough
has
for me.
been beat down.
I want to see the whole line.
It's a whole new ball game.
And if you're still watching black and white TV, RCA can make it a whole new ball game with XL100. 100% solid-state AccuColor TV. Over 40 models made with circuitry designed for extended life. Each chassis tube is replaced by tough, reliable, solid-state devices. Color TV made to last. XL100 from RCA.
All beef patties, pickles, sauce, lettuce, cheese, and the pickles, no.
Pickles, cheese,
Lettuce and onion, sesame, all seed bunt.
I think they're describing a big...
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Say that again.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, onions, pickles, onions on a...
McDonald's Big Mac, the big sandwich with the great big taste that everybody's talking about.
Sesame seed bun, and we forgot the onions.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did say onion.
Are you sure?
Then it said onion.
All right.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
McDonald's Big Mac, the great big sandwich with a great big taste.
Lettuce,
Pickles, cheese, and...
Big Mac.
You deserve a break today at McDonald's.
Where your dollar gets a break every day.
Where is he, Martha?
Still no sign of him.
It's my fault. Our son wanted to drive our new Datsun 210. I said, go ahead, the tank's full. That was 4 days ago.
The Datsun 210 gets phenomenal mileage, and it's only one of 12 new Datsun's estimated 30 mpg or better.
Hi, Bob. He's home.
Hope that Datsun runs out of gas soon. We're not getting any younger.
A long way.
I was very skeptical before I tried it. I just didn't think it could work.
So what changed your mind?
Sure natural. Sure natural.
Watch. No other Thin Maxi has super fibers throughout the pad. No other Thin Maxi gives you a protection system like Sure and Natural.
I don't know what they did with the fibers, but I think it's a major advancement. Super fibers are fantastic.
Protection this sure can only be Sure and Natural. Now Sure and Natural introduces Tiny Totes for toting and tossing.
The story of the York Peppermint Pattie begins in the early 20th century, where the York Cone Company was primarily known for producing ice cream cones and other confections in York, Pennsylvania, that is. Founded by Henry Kessler, the company was small but ambitious, operating in a region that was quickly becoming a hub for American candy making. Pennsylvania was already home to confectionery giants like Hershey and Wilbur, and Kessler wanted to carve out his own niche in the world of sweets. By the late 1930s, Kessler noticed a growing demand for mint-flavored candies. Peppermint creams and patties were popular, but most were soft, sticky, and lacked refinement. Kessler envisioned something different, a candy that would develop a crisp, clean bite and a refreshing burst of peppermint, balanced by the richness of dark chocolate. And he spent months experimenting with recipes, adjusting the ratio of sugar to peppermint oil, and testing different chocolate coatings until he achieved the perfect combination. Then in 1940, the York Peppermint Pattie made its debut. It was unlike anything else in the market. The candy's defining feature was its snap, a firm, satisfying break when bitten into, followed by a cool, invigorating sensation. And Kessler was so committed to quality that he instituted the now famous snap test. Each batch of patties was tested by hand, and if a patty didn't break cleanly, it was discarded. This meticulous attention to detail became a hallmark of the brand. During the 40s and 50s, York Peppermint Patties gained a loyal following throughout the Northeast and Midwest. And they were sold in small silver foil wrappers that gleamed like tiny treasures on store shelves. The candy's reputation spread by word of mouth, and soon York became synonymous with quality and refreshment. In 1972, the Peter Paul Company, known for Mounds and Almond Joy, acquired York, and this marked the beginning of York's transformation from a regional favorite to a national sensation. Peter Paul's marketing team recognized the candy's unique appeal and launched a series of advertisements emphasizing its cool, invigorating qualities. The York Peppermint Pattie was no longer just a treat. It was an experience. And when Hershey acquired Peter Paul in 1988, the York Peppermint Pattie joined one of the largest candy portfolios in the world. And Hershey's distribution network brought York to every corner of the United States, and its advertising campaigns cemented the candy's identity. The slogan, "Get the Sensation," became iconic, capturing the exhilarating rush of biting into a York Peppermint Pattie, a moment of pure frosty bliss. Even today, the York Peppermint Pattie remains a symbol of precision and refreshment. Its clean design, bold flavor, and unmistakable snap continue to define what a peppermint patty should be. We'll be back with a look at Pearson's Patties, the Midwestern mint marvel that gave York a run for its money, right after these very important messages.
At $63.95, you could like the all-new 1986 Mazda B2000 SE5 for its price alone. Or for its radial, spoker wheels, 40 stripes and mirrors, step bumper, and double wall bed, all standard. And of course, there's the $63.95 price, plus the surprisingly roomy, quiet interior with a 5-speed. And that $63.95 price means you can now experience a sporty truck, priced close to Toyota's and Nissan's base trucks. Mazda SE5.
Joanna.
Charles.
Theirs was a love affair. A love of butter stopped short by cholesterol.
I've dreamt of giving you this.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter is still the only spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol to spoil the romance.
I never thought I'd be swept off my feet again.
I can't believe it's not butter, now also in sweet unsalted sticks.
For viewing pleasure, it's a miniskirt. But for driving pleasure, it's Firestone's new mini sport tire for import cars. The tire that's styled for foreign cars, but engineered for American highways. Get the comer on performance. Firestone Mini Sport. Whether your bag is the country lane or the open road, you're ahead with Firestone. Available in sizes to fit almost all foreign cars. Buy the Mini Sport on easy terms and at mini prices, now at most Firestone dealers and stores.
Dick Tracy, Wethead. Dick Tracy, the dry look. Clark Kent, Wethead. Clark Kent, the dry look. Shazam, Wethead. Shazam, the dry look.
The dry look makes a good guy look even better. And only Gillette has the adjustable valve to spray as light and dry as you like. So come on, hero. Get rid of that wet look. Get the dry look from Gillette. Aerosol, and now a liquid too.
The secret of this mysterious drop of oil of Olay is is that it's similar to the natural fluids your skin had so much of when it was younger. As your skin ages, it loses those vital fluids, disturbing nature's delicate balance. Oil of Olay penetrates quickly to revive the radiant look your skin had when it was younger. Discover the secret of Oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, too.
Mom, look what Aunt Marge is doing. Marjorie, the house smells like fish. Now it smells like fish and roses. We don't use that air freshener. We use Lysol disinfectant spray. It kills germs on surfaces, and it cleans odors out of the air. Ordinary air fresheners don't do all that. Smells clean.
Lysol spray actually cleans the air.
While York was perfecting its formula in Pennsylvania, another candy story was unfolding hundreds of miles away in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Pearson's Candy Company, founded in 1909 by 5 brothers, P. Edward, John, Oscar, George, and C. Edward Pearson, began as a small family business selling homemade candies door to door. Their early success came from simple, high-quality ingredients and a commitment to craftsmanship that would define the company for decades. Pearson's first major hit was Nut Goody, introduced in 1912. It combined milk chocolate, peanuts, and maple nougat into a hearty, satisfying treat that quickly became a regional favorite. The company followed with the Salted Nut Roll in 1933, another enduring classic that remains popular to this day. And by 1940, Pearson's had established itself as a cornerstone of Midwestern candy making, a company that valued tradition, quality, and community. It was during this period that Pearson's introduced its own take on the Peppermint Pattie. The Pearson's Mint Patties were designed to offer a different experience from York's. Where York emphasized crispness and intensity, Pearson's focused on smoothness and comfort. The filling was softer and creamier, with a milder peppermint flavor that blended harmoniously with the chocolate coating. The result was a candy that felt familiar and comforting, less of a shock to the senses, and more of a gentle indulgence. Pearson's Mint Patties quickly became a staple in the Midwest, and they were sold in small, individually wrapped portions, often found in local grocery stores, gas stations, and candy counters. For many families, Pearson's candies were a part of everyday life, a treat shared after dinner, tucked into lunch boxes, or given as gifts during the holidays. Unlike York, Pearson's never sought to dominate the national market. The company remained proudly regional, focusing on maintaining its quality and connection to the community. Its candies were made in small batches, using time-tested recipes and traditional methods. This approach gave Pearson's products a distinctive homemade feel that resonated with generations of candy lovers. In the decades that followed, Pearson's weathered the ups and downs of the candy industry, and while larger corporations consolidated and mass-produced their products, Pearson's held fast to its roots. This company's independence became part of its identity, a symbol of authenticity in an increasingly commercialized world. Today, Pearson's Mint Patties continue to be produced in St. Paul, using many of the same techniques that the Pearson brothers pioneered over a century ago. The candy remains a beloved regional treasure, cherished for its nostalgic flavor and enduring simplicity. And there you have it, friends. Now the battle, the rivalry between York and Pearson's isn't one of direct competition, but of contrast. Two distinct interpretations of the same idea. York represents precision, intensity, and modernity. Pearson's embodies warmth, comfort, and tradition. And together they tell the story of how a simple combination of chocolate and peppermint became an American classic. York's success lies in its engineering. Every aspect of the candy, from the thickness of the chocolate shell to the firmness of the filling, was designed to create a sensory experience. The first bite delivers a crisp snap, followed by a rush of cool peppermint that clears the palate. It's bold, refreshing, and unmistakably modern. And York's marketing reinforced this image, portraying the candy as a moment of exhilaration and a quick escape from the ordinary. While Pearson's, on the other hand, is rooted in nostalgia. Its mint patties evoke memories of small town candy shops, family gatherings, and simpler times. The soft texture and sweeter flavor make it approachable and comforting. It's the kind of candy that feels familiar, like a favorite old song or a cherished family recipe. Pearson's doesn't shout for attention, it invites you in. And the contrast between the two reflects the broader story of American candy making. York's rise mirrors the industrialization and national expansion of the mid-20th century, while Pearson's represents the enduring spirit of local craftsmanship. Both have survived changing tastes, economic shifts, and fierce competition, proving that there's room for both innovation and tradition in the world of sweets. So today, the York Peppermint Pattie stands as a national icon, its silver wrapper gleaming in checkout aisles across the country. It remains a symbol of refreshment and precision, and a candy that delivers exactly what it promises. The Pearson's Mint Patties, meanwhile, continue to hold their ground in the Midwest, cherished by those who value authenticity and nostalgia. Together, they represent the dual spirit of American confectionery, the drive to innovate and the desire to preserve tradition. The Peppermint Pattie, in all its forms, endures as a symbol of craftsmanship, refreshment, and the simple joy of a perfect bite. So, welcome to Versus. York versus Pearson's, the Peppermint Patty One-Two Punch that has kept America cool for over 80 years. And now you get to decide who reigns supreme in the Peppermint Patty One-Two Punch. Will it be York Peppermint Pattie or Pearson's Mint Patties? Please make sure you watch this entire video before you vote, so that way you get a good understanding of both sides of the story. Till next time, I'm Jason Icanio with another Versus episode where we will contrast two different companies with the same intent to get you to decide who reigns supreme. We'll see you the next time. Bye for now.